Hello, welcome to Sally's Sewing Bee. I'm Sally Thompson and today I'm going to show you how you can use just a piece of cloth, throw it over a piece of furniture with a little bit of nipping and tucking and a little bit of sort of hidden work. You can create a really nice boudoir effect. The piece of furniture I'm working on is this dressing table, which you might have seen on my Facebook page. I've been posting some blogs about it. Originally it was my mother's, and she had just a curtain around it, which was lovely, but I actually wanted to do something a bit different. I am still actually going to have a curtain, so you can see the runners are here, and a bit of tape where I'm marking where my work is going to go. But that is going to be the underskirt. What I want to create is a sort of apron over the top. So let me show you what I'm planning. If I just release the fabric, you can see it's a little bit longer than the actual depth from top to floor, and that's because I need a little bit, because I'm going to lift it up in the middle, but also because I like my curtains a little bit longer. I do like things to sort of drape on the floor a little bit more, so that's just my personal preference. I've put the glass on top to stop it sliding about. But I did actually use the shape of the table, which is a kidney shape, to mark out with tailor's chalk all the way around so that I could see where I'm going to be lifting my work up to. So let me first show you. Obviously I've just thrown a piece of straight cloth. I've actually doubled it, so it's double the height from tabletop to floor. I've added about 4 centimetres extra, so that'll be an extra 8 centimetres from double, and a bit of seam allowance at the top, because I've actually bagged this out, which means I've turned it inside out, sewn it, turned it back the other way, and then I've stitched it across. Now this fabric really moves a lot, so I've had to tack it within an inch of its life every step that I've gone. I've still left my tacking stitches in the centre there to stop it moving around too much. Right, the first thing I would need to do is to do something about this excess fabric. So I've got my line here in my stitching, which tells me that was the original height of the dressing table. And what I could do, if I just put that just roughly with my finger there, you can see there's a little pocket here and there's a little pocket there. Now I could, if I wanted to, create a proper dart and totally close that up. But actually, I want the fabric to move freely, because I think that would look really, really nice. So I will only do stitches down to the depth at the front on the centre line, the depth of that amount of fabric. Now the other thing, I'm just going to secure that with my sewing needle. Right, so this is only rough at the moment. The other thing that I wanted, I wanted to really lift it up. I wanted to lift this fabric up to create a sort of real sort of ruched, luscious look over the top of the skirt, which is actually going to be the same colour as this fabric. What I've done is I've measured out roughly 10 centimetre gaps along the centre line, where I've done a tacking stitch on the outside. So I've got a really long bit of strong thread, and I've started from the bottom, 10 centimetres, just put a little stitch through to the other side, and so on all the way up. So it's a huge tacking stitch. I don't know if you can see that. 10 centimetres. Now what I've then got is a means of pulling up this thread, which of course I'm going to have to secure more. I can't just leave it with just a piece of thread and then stitch it through. I'm going to have to support it from the back as well. The reason I did the big tack on the front rather than behind is so that the work will hang towards the back of the dressing table. I've used a little bead there. I might just leave the one there, or I might use several. It depends on how I'm going to do this. Just for now, I'm going to help that to stop falling down, because it will, by using just a little clip. So let me see, let me just get that on. There we go. So you can see already that this is starting to look really quite nice and lush, really. So that's fine. Whatever I put on the top, whether I keep the glass, I'm actually, what I want to do is I want to use mirror, because I think that would look really, really pretty, and I think it would reflect the light a little bit more in this room when it goes back under the window. So I'm kind of happy with how I'm going to do that. But I've got this bit here. I've got excess fabric, which I'm going to need to get rid of, but I also want to kind of flatten this bit, because the skirt is going to be very straight. It's not going to be gathered all fruffy like a dirndl skirt. It's going to be a bit more like a pencil skirt curtain around this dressing table. So I kind of want to make sure that this apron bit isn't sort of all over the place. So I'm going to do a very similar thing to what I did on the front here, and I'm going to be creating another little sort of pocket, which is like an open dart. From the back onwards, well, that's going to be another story, and that will be the next part that I show in the next video. Well, I hope you found the story so far interesting. It's obviously a little bit of an ongoing project, but I'm hoping to show you the final thing very, very soon. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Remember, if you want to contact me, please go to Sally's Sewing Bee on the Facebook page, or you can email me on sallyaintnosaint@gmail.com. See you soon. Bye.